Valencia in Spain. Please welcome Tony Torres. So ladies and gentlemen, the second tonight's middleweight world title eliminators. This to be contested of a 2-fighter rounds plus a 2-minute overtime. Win by KO, submission, juries, decision, referees, stoppage. Introducing the warriors to you. Firstly, fighting out the red corner from Brazil, fighting out of Valencia in Spain, weighing in at 83 kilos, representing Team S.H.O.O.T España. He brings to the octagon a fighting record of 19 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws. He holds a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a former Russian M1 world champion, and has fought all over the world, making his debut here tonight. Please welcome Tony Torres. What is it on? Prepared to do devastation inside the octagon. Fighting out the blue from Gloucester, weighing in at 82 kilos, representing XFUK. He brings to the octagon 9 wins with 1 loss. Training partner of UFC veteran Mark Rear. Holder of many British mixed martial arts titles. Please welcome Ewin. Ladies and gentlemen, stand by for action within the octagon.
Well, I don't know about you, John. I certainly think this is going to be a good fight tonight.
This is possibly going to be the best fight of the night. Now Tony Torres hasn't fought for a while, but you know he's got a great experiential ability. This is going to be awesome.
He's a known name on the circuit as well. Though Torres doesn't like being in, massive shows, he has got a really good record. I think it's something like 15-1.
Yeah. Now you notice Matt always does that sort of front kick. Now it looks sloppy. I'm sure it isn't, and he's probably doing it for a number of reasons, to gauge range, to set the shoot.
I can tell you now, it is to set the shoot.
Yeah.
He's trying. He tries to find his range with it, shoots it out, and then he'll go straight in.
Okay. Let's see what Tony's got here.
I was going to say about Ewin, although he's very much, from Mark Weir's crew, everyone knows about Mark Weir and his punching power.
Sure.
Especially Alex Reed.
Yeah.
But, speaking to Matt earlier, as I'm sure you'll see on the DVD, he's very much a different type of fighter. He very much likes to go to the ground, which I think is what's going to make it an interesting fight.
Yeah, I mean, Torres had quite a deep shoot there, and Matt was able to scramble and underhook, and now he ends in the guard. He's done well to salvage that.
Torres, no stranger to the ground himself. I believe another Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Yeah, Torres has got a high guard there. He's walked up under the arms He's got control of one wrist. He's going to look for a triangle if he can get it. Matt's looking to pass over that leg, I believe. Slipped under.
Now, obviously, the last time people saw Matt Ewing on the show was when he beat S.H.O.O.T Zero Tolerance Gilbert.
Yeah, by way of rear naked choke.
It was indeed a match that was very hyped up, and
I have to say though, no disrespect to Sol, he's incredible, and he would have learnt from that. Matt dominated him, I have to say. He stalked him, and I mean, he was on his game that night, no doubt.
So Sol has indeed learnt from that fight.
Sure.
I mean, more recently, Matt's had fights with the likes of Gaz Royston.
Yeah.
You know, Alex Reed managed to beat Matt.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's a dubious decision. Call it what you will. If you saw the fight, I won't go into details.
Yeah.
Beat Gaz Royston, which I know Gaz himself wasn't too happy about, but these things happen. I think what Matt has tonight in terms of Tony Torres is a top quality international opponent.
Yeah.
And you know, I think this is more of a test for him. Matt's been working through the UK guys. At the end of his fight with Sol Gilbert, he said they may look to try and get him more up against these international fighters.
Yeah.
Push a bit outside of what he already does now.
Now we're looking like a bit of a triangle going on here. I don't know how. And it's not beyond the knee. Matt seems to be guarding the recovery. He's out of it. I knew he was looking for that triangle. He's rising up high. He had control of the wrist. He had it sort of half on there. Now, Matt's pretty strong, I have to say. He's dominating the player against the fence. He's strong from the guard, I have to say.
Now, Torres, I'm looking at him from here. He still looks relatively comfortable. Matt's getting those shots in, but you know, I mean, he's fought on some hard shows as well. Russian M1, sure. You know, I mean, the guys on there aren't slouches.
No. Okay, Tony looking now, seeing what he's got.
You think he may look for a sweep from here?
He's got the two hooks under. Maybe look to extend his. There we go.
Now, the thing is, Matt is very good from here. You know, people go for that butterfly guard on him. He is very good at holding his position. You know, letting people get.
Is this the first Brazilian he's fought?
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean, the differential in the half guard, the butterfly from a Brazilian black belt is somewhat different from the caliber of a UK fighter.
Yeah.
To that end, I mean, Matt, from my estimation, would have passed by now. Tony's doing a good defensive game, but I mean, he ain't going to win by sitting here, and he's got to do some drastic work now.
I think Tony will, to a certain degree, bide his time. To a certain degree, hope he's not underestimating Ewin. You know, Ewin's pretty much he's a machine. He's a cardio machine.
Yeah.
Okay, quickly back to the center.
Okay, good call.
Yeah, I was just trying to catch what had happened then, but sorry, being stood up. Lack of activity done by referee Howard Hughes. And for those of you out there, you can actually put a face to the name from.
I feel Ewin's he's not flustered, he's very calm when people are striking at him. Like when Sol initiated, and Sol can punch, you know, like 10 men. He's very calm on the takedown. The same here, and that's probably due to training with Mark Weir. I remember Mark Weir from fighting on the freestyle circuits when he was doing Taekwondo years ago. A continuous fighter and full contact fighter, you know, he's awesome with his striking. And that's probably from being engaged with Mark Weir. There's very few people who are going to fluster him with their strikes, you know. Particularly if you look at Weir, he's very tall. And when he trains and spars with Ewin, you know, Ewin's got to be able to gauge that distance just right, and I feel that's his strength.
Yeah, it's an interesting one to look at. I mean, Ewin's had a bit of a sort of mixed approach when it comes to stand-up fighters. You know, I mean, obviously Alex Reed was a case of get it to the ground. To be honest, to a certain degree, against Gaz Royston as well. Gaz in that fight was looking to keep the fight standing.
Yeah.
And
I don't feel he doesn't engage in mixing that well. I feel he's good at pulling and pushing the opponent within that striking range. I feel it's very difficult to strike Ewin. I mean, a hook and he's straight into that body clinch. He's as sharp as anything. Okay, that's a...
It does just make you wonder.
Torres is pulled guard.
Does he ever
Forgive me.
Guillotine? No. But, yeah, as you were saying, I mean, Matt, in terms of stand-up, it's very... Well, I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen all of his fights, don't get me wrong, I've seen a few now. And
Torres working the triangle, I think.
yeah, but I mean, Matt's not someone who does mix it. Standing up, as you were saying.
Matt is defending well. Now, he's almost behind that knee.
I think he's got it.
Let's see. Now, Matt's defending. He needs to get some leverage and twist now. He needs to posture up. Torres has got this pretty deep. He's sinking that foot. Torres working well now. Ewin's hanging in. He's robust. That is a deep choke against a Brazilian black belt.
If you look, you can just see it at the bottom of the camera there.
Yeah, his foot's slipping.
His foot is.
Yeah, he looks... No, he hasn't got the right angle. He's pulling... I can see what he's saying, Gav. He's pulling that foot now. I think he's losing it. Yeah. Ewan did extremely well. I can guarantee that was nightmarish. To be in against a BJJ black belt and slip out the triangle is incredible.
It is. No doubt about that. Now, more to the point is, what's Torres going to do now? You know, he's gone for the triangle. You see him trying to work the hips out.
Well, he's been working for that since point one. You know, I've been watching him because he's controlling the wrist. He's looking to get that leg through. He's done it a couple of times. And the thing is with the triangle is if you're working for a prolonged period, you know, you have a tendency to blow your quads out. So I feel it's going to be problematic for him to get it again. He's going to have to sweep, which he's going for now. He's going to have to work for the neck. Ewan is doing, this is a great position for Ewan. He postures well. He's very strong. He's a very strong arm puncher, you know. He's able to get good leverage. Okay, let's see what's going to happen now. Ordinarily, Ewan would have passed, I feel, at this point to a crossbody, and he mounts real quick. He's got a great dominating top game. It's obviously going to be problematic for him to pass against a BJJ black belt. I feel by the end of this round, you know, he could have passed.
I think it's interesting to see. I mean, Ewan's getting those right hand shots in, and you see he's doing almost the textbook style of, you know, body shot, head shot, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So he's working that ground and pound well. I think this round will, unless he does something special. I know he said that submission attempt. Unless he does something special, this round's going straight to Ewin.
No, absolutely. I mean, he's won these 2 rounds, I feel, and he's getting stronger. He's an endurance fighter. You know, I've seen him fight 5-round fights. He finishes strong. You know, these guys train like there's no tomorrow, no doubt. I feel he's going to finish real strong. He's going for that wrist again. Torres working up. You know, he's climbing. He's aborted now, but he was climbing quite high with those knees. The problem is with what works against a lot of the BJJ is the cage, because, you know, ordinarily they work on the mats and they've got that room. You know, they're only working against the medium of the floor, whereas here they're working against the medium of the cage. It can be problematic. It looks like he's looking for that leg again.
He is looking for
He's good with his triangles, you know. No disrespect to Torres, but he may be... I mean, he's not in his prime now as he was, and he hasn't fought for a while. He's a bit of an unknown quantity. He's been out of the scene for a while. You know, had he been in shape, maybe he would have got that triangle. That's the game. You know, Ewan's on top of his game. It's going to be very difficult for him to be beaten, I feel, at this moment.
Oh, very much so.
Good flurry. A good flurry. Strong. So he's a strong finisher, is Ewan.
But Ewan position-wise is keeping Torres against that bench. You know, he's doing very well.
He's using the guard. I mean, a lot of times the guard, you know, the Brazilians like the guard. Ewan is pushing. He's got a pushing, crushing guard game. He's working Torres. He's getting some all right shots in now. You know, he's working them. On the later rounds, that could play. You know, could work against Torres on the endurance side.
I'm quite simply just surprised that Torres is giving Ewan this much space and time to do these things.
Going for Kimura, aborted.
This is what I mean. He's going for the submissions, but he's not tying up the limbs. When he's not doing anything, he's not tying up the limbs. He's not perhaps using the fence, you know, to work round, get away from where he is.
Ewan's almost passed. Torres is on his side now. Oh, he's managed to re-hook the leg. There's a lot. Oh, nearly is back into the guard. Ewan's still working, you know. He's an opportunist. He's taking when he can to pass, but I feel he's doing very well from the guard. You know, a good round. I feel he could win this fight from the guard, frankly.
Yeah.
You know, This is a good fight.
Now, Ewin, sorry to keep referring to this one, but it's the one I remember, but his fight against Gaz Royston. Now, you saw Ewin in that fight again, that was the same. He was trying to work from the guard. But what you did see from Royston, was a different game in terms of he was tying Ewin up, he was constantly moving, constantly switching. Ewin had him up against the fence at one point, and Royston was very quick to get his feet up, move away from the edge, and sort of bring it back out to the centre of the cage.
Sure.
And he was tying Ewin up well. He was looking for the sweep all the time, or he was waiting to step up.
Right. I mean, okay, we're in overtime. I feel this is really where now Torres came up just to Ewin and congratulated him, and I think he thought the fight was over. Ewin was looking ready for another round. Conditioning may be an issue here. I think Ewin's going to finish strong now.
This is going to be interesting to see whether
Torres doesn't look that active.
To be honest, although Ewin said, he said in the interview, he's very much different fight to Mark Weir, likes to go, prefers the ground game. Still, to me, just for the fact he trains with Mark Weir, it's very dangerous to stand up.
Sure.
Stand up with him. Sure.
I feel Torres is going to shoot. As soon as he presses him enough against the cage, he's going to go.
But the problem is the fact that Torres is, again, looking to press it against the cage.
See what happened again. Torres, he'd throw a legitimate punch, and Ewin is very slippy. He's able to avoid punches at extremely close range. I've seen him in the middle of flurries, and he has this ability just to get to duck into weave, and he somehow clinches up. He's very good at it, and I feel that's a strong point for Matt Ewin.
Yeah. Without doubt.
Good work. He's going to take this round, I've no doubt. Torres, he doesn't look as active as he has, is conditioning a factor.
It makes you wonder. It does make you wonder. I mean, failing that, I think it's just been good. What's the term? I suppose you could call it ringcrafts to a certain degree by Matt Ewin as well. Yeah. Every time Torres has gone for the takedown, Ewin has almost made sure he's reversed it and got his opponent against fence.
Yeah, he has engaged him in that fence, and he's fouled to the guard. That's his game plan, no doubt. The thing is, he's got good quad strength. He's got a good pushing game. He pushes his opponent up against the fences here. He's good in this position against a BJJ player. He's done his homework. He's finishing strong. I really feel he's happy to be here, Ewin. The guy's got a good few submission attempts on him. They've came to nothing, really. There we go. Yeah, I think, it was a good fight for Matt Ewin. A good international fighter. A strong BJJ player, but I have to say he wasn't in the calibre of Ewin.
Very much so. But going back to what I was saying a minute ago about the ring, I mean, it was something I noticed, or just drew back on then. The fighters would come out to the centre of the ring. Every single time, did you notice Ewin backing up?
Yeah.
Backing up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What he does, he's very clever. He will. It looks like he's being pushed. In actual fact, he's pulling. Yeah. He's pulling his opponent along. He concerns himself with that critical distance. And this is a trick he's got from Weir because of his kickboxing experience. They're very good at it. And then what he does, once he's engaged him in that critical distance, he will throw that kick, which I described as sloppy, which I don't mean in a disrespectful way, and then he will shoot, and or when the guy comes in with a flurry, he takes a guy down, and he gets it every time.
Master. I think it's very safe to say it's going to be a unanimous decision.
No, absolutely. Torres did good. He's not fighting regularly. He's got this guy's got legitimate paperwork. He's fought around. He's been a 1M in Russia and so forth. But I just feel, Ewin's in his prime. But a good fight though, because he's fought a legitimate BJJ man, and he nullified and made all those submissions obsolete.
Plus the overtime, due to the relentless attacking techniques, it is a unanimous decision in favor of the blue corner, Matt Ewin.
Good work to Matt. Well done to Torres. You know, he's sort of tough guy, and that's a good one for him.
Indeed. I'll be entirely honest now. I was expecting more from Torres.
Yeah, I mean, I was concerned about that triangle, and I mean, if we were to talk to Matt after, I'm sure it was, you know, a nightmarish experience being in that triangle, and I'm sure he had some problems getting out of it. But that's the game, you know. I just feel Matt was up for it tonight, and he's Mr. Ever Ready at the moment, I'm afraid.